Hello everyone, how are you all? My name is Chattu. Welcome, welcome to Vaayusastra Aerospace Future Scientist Meets chapter number 34. So today we have 5 presenters. Out of 5, we got one new talent, new presenter, Vaayusastra's Air Science level 5 student. That's our Nimalan. Nimalan is going to do his first live presentation. And other than Nimalan, we have Sadhana, we have Vignesh Anirudh, we have Naman and Bhairavi. So all these are talented young budding genius students who could have this capacity to change the future of humanity or take humanity to the next level. So I strongly believe in that. Each of them have their own set of talents. They have own set of team building skill sets, have their own team. For example, Vignesh has Target Space company. Bhairavi has Astro Infinity. Naman is part of one company. Sadhana and Nimalan has their own set of skill sets. They know how to build a lot of things hands-on. So for those who are watching this for the first time, for those who are watching Vaayusastra for the first time, I must be wondering what it is. So Vaayusastra Future Scientists Meet is the initiative to exhibit the student talents or the young researchers or young mindset who come up with fresh ideas or put a lot of effort to study something, present something, anything and everything related to aeronautics and aerospace. Even some topics are out of those, but we try to encourage these kind of activities because these kind of activities may build something huge. Something like happened for Wright brothers, something happened for Elon Musk, Abdul Kalam. So those can happen for these talents as well. Okay. And we developed a set of curriculums for 5 to 7, 8 to 10, 11 to 14 to educate children in the field of aeronautics and aerospace from their grade 1 onwards. So that's what we do. And it's totally offline hands-on program. And during pandemic, we had a online module called Trigger the Spark, so which is a unique module with lot of stories, lot of science, and the pretty simple hands-on models, which also given us super duper results. So some of the results you may start to see in a few coming months. Okay, so let's go into our presentation now. So the first presentation is by our Sadhana. So Sadhana is one of the talents or one of the students from Isha Vidya group of schools, where the school given us a set of 70 students out of 7,000 children. So see, they are one of the unique talents were selected by the school and given to, as they given us, they are very talented, very dedicated. Every session I take will become animation or will become a hands-on model. So Sadhana is such a kind of one initiator who encourages a lot of more students to do some activities. She's the one came up with a lot of this animation things. We started then later something related to programming, something related to hands-on model. She's always this someone who the country needs someone to start. She is that kind of person. So today she is going to present on this topic: what happens to human's body in space. And she is grade 8 student, Isha Vidya Matriculation High Secondary School. Sadhana, the stage is yours.
Namaskaram to everyone. I will share.
Yes, it's loading. So we are waiting for.
Is my screen visible now?
Yeah, it's loading, sir. Now you can start presenting. Let it load. Let it take its own time to load. No issues.
Wait, Joko, I will share.
Yeah. Or you can put it in group, Sadhana. We will share it. Sadhana, you can start presenting. Share the file in the WhatsApp group, or you can switch off your video for some time
Okay, Joko.
and try sharing it. Vignesh, be ready. If Sadhana takes more time, we can start talk with you. Let's wait for a few minutes and see whether Sadhana can able to share it. Sadhana, I can share the file in the mail or WhatsApp.
Okay, Joko, I will.
So
Yes, now.
yes, it's
Can
yes.
Namaskaram to everyone. I am Sadhana, studying 8th standard in Kadalur Isha Vidya. Is my screen visible to you?
Yeah, I can see Saturn. Sarah, do one thing. Share this document in WhatsApp. So I will share it.
Okay, Joko, wait. Yes, good.
Yes.
Thanks for giving this opportunity for Viswanathan and Isha Vidya team. Today I am to present about the topic what happens to body in the space. You all know the ISS, the International Space Station. It is a large spacecraft that orbits around the Earth. Scientists and cosmonauts are living there. The environment of the space is lethal without appropriate protection. The technology has offered the spaceship or spacesuit that's able to shield people from the harsh environment, such as strong radiation, micrometeorites, etc. The immediate needs are breathable air and drinkable water. Food are supplied by the life support system and also maintain temperature and pressure. Some hazards are difficult to mitigate, such as microgravity environment. Living in this type of environment impact the body in many different ways. Venturing in the environment of space have many negative effects on human body, such as slowing cardiovascular system functions, reducing aerobic capacity, decreased production of red blood cells, balance disorder, eyesight, and changes in immune system, etc. In this presentation, we are going to see what happens to body when people live in the microgravity environment for a long time. That is, the effects on human body on space flight. Come on, let us see one by one.
Blue, purple.
Light blue. The first one is space sickness. On the spacecraft that has flown into space, the force of gravity is much weaker than on Earth. As a result, many people show symptoms of space sickness such as headache, nausea, and vomiting. We have a small organ called vestibular organ deep inside our ears that send information on gravity and acceleration experienced by the body to the brain. In the low gravity of space, the information received from the vestibular organs. This is thought to confuse the brain, leading to space sickness. But this condition does not continue for very long time. If you stay for a few days in the space, your brain adjusts and the space sickness goes away. There are individual difference in severity of space sickness, and some people does not experience it. The second one is swelling of face and dizziness. The blood and other bodily fluids are pulled by gravity into the lower body when we are in the Earth. But when we are in the space, the gravity weakens and thus fluids are no longer pulled down, resulting the fluids accumulate in the upper body. This causes the face swell and causes vision problem due to the pressure on eyes. The mucous membrane of the nose also swell, so astronauts have a congested nose. Dizziness. After returning to Earth, astronauts often experience dizziness when standing, known as orthostatic hypertension, because gravity on the Earth is stronger than in space. So it's more difficult to deliver blood from the heart to head. In the space, without gravity working against it, the heart does not have work too hard to pump blood throughout the body. Over time, this could lead the heart decreasing in size and weakening of the heart muscles. This causes dizziness when standing after returning to Earth. If preventive are not implemented, crew members also increase risk of developing kidney stone due to dehydration and increased excretion of calcium from the bones. The third one is weakening of bones and muscles. Bone loss. Gravity always acts on the earth. We always use the muscles of our lower body. In the space where the gravity is very weak, there's no need to use our legs to move. We are maintained without standing on our legs. So muscles weaken and bone mass decrease. To prevent weakening of the muscles and bone, astronauts exercise for about 2 hours a day during their stay on International Space Station. Researchers are still researching some medicines to prevent these muscles and bones weaken. The fourth one is impact of radiation. Without the protection of the Earth's atmosphere and magnetosphere, astronauts are exposed to higher energy radiation, cause the lower immune system, and increase developing disease such as cancer, heart disease, and cataracts. The big challenge in reducing risk of radiation, especially, is the galactic cosmic rays. The current strategy to reduce health risk of space radiation is shielding and radiation monitoring. The next one is immune system. Astronauts have many changes in the immune system when they live in the space. They reactivate of latent virus during their space flight. And also, due to the lack of gravity, the function of T cells weaken, which play a crucial role in fighting off disease. When astronauts returning to Earth, it is difficult to fighting off disease. The next one is isolation and confinement. In the space, the crew members contact with less people outside the environment. The more likely humans are to develop behavioral and cognitive condition or physiatric disorder. Astronauts develop stress before even realizing it when living and working in the cramped space. The International Space Station rotates around the planet once every hour and a half, that's 90 minutes. So every 45 minutes, the sun is either rising or setting. Sleep is disturbed on the ISS regularly due to the mission demand and high sound. Some devices are introduced, such as actigraphy, that help to assess and improve sleep. Wait, Choco, I will share now.
Yeah. Sure. Sadhana, only the PPT is visible. I think you need to stop sharing.
Choco, I will.
Yeah,
Wait, Choco, I will share again.
Sometimes the screen may stuck with PPT.
Now screen is visible, Ajaku.
Yeah.
Loading.
Loading.
Now can you see my screen, Jaku?
Loading.
Loading.
Yes, now my screen is visible.
Yeah, yeah.
The next one is brain. Scientists reported that there is changes in the position and structure of brain found in astronauts who have taken trips in space. The studies support that the longer space journey could damage the brains of astronauts and age them prematurely. The matter you enjoy is not viewing the earth from the space and you made the record and popular not. What makes you happy in the human body is you get taller because in the air we are our spine is compressed by the gravity. When we are in a microgravity environment, we are no longer have any kind of compressive loads on spine. So it started to stretch and feeling weightlessness. It's awesome because we got a power to fly. But we astronauts had experienced many negative effects are only on the weightlessness. The future long travel space mission. The sum of human experience has resulted in better understanding of how the human body adapts. In the future, industrialization of space and exploration of inner and outer planets will require humans to endure longer and longer periods in the space. Knowing how the human body reacts to such time period in space is a vital part of the preparation for such long journeys. On 1998, John Glenn returned to space at the age of 77, provided important information about the effects of spaceflight on the older people. The environment of space is still largely unknown. There will be likely many unknown hazards. The future technologies such as artificial gravity and more complex bioregenerative life support system may someday be capable of mitigating some risks. We can say that this is the fundamental step to understand the effect and impact of long-term space travel, including the Mars mission. Scientists are researching the ways to prevent these effects. You all know the Scott Kelly and Christina Koch.
How many of you know Scott Billy and Krishna Koch?
Yes, they are the astronauts spent nearly 1 year in this space, that is the International Space Station. And other 6 astronauts also spent more than 200 days in space during a single space flight. Thank you.
Beautifully.
I will post the quiz link in the chat box.
Yeah, it's amazing, Akka. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Nice presentation.
Thank
Beautifully
you.
done. Despite of all her internet issues and all the things, she was able to do it confidently. Now you can stop sharing, switch on your videos. No issues. Quiz time. Well done, well done. Shall we give one huge round of applause for Sadhana? All of you go unmute. Unmute பண்றீங்க. Vignesh, Akshan. On the count of 3, shall we all give one huge round of applause for her? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Okay. Sadhana, share the quiz
It's
link.
amazing.
Awesome, wonderful, amazing.
Good job.
You can share your feedback in YouTube live as well.
Is there any doubts in this presentation?
Yeah, if you
No
have any
doubt.
questions, you can ask. So quiz time.
Just loading for me the quiz.
No, issues. No, Sadhana, what you can do, you can share the link. Don't have to share the screen.
I am trying to share the link only. The link
Okay, okay.
is not coming. Yeah, now the link.
Where account?
Yeah, now I am posting it. Chat box. Yes, I posted the quiz link.
I'm putting it in YouTube live.
Yes, 2 members join. Everyone can.
You can share your screen.
I don't have to share. So other someone can share the screen. Like, or you don't have to share the screen. Others joining, you can start it, Sadhana. You can read out the questions.
Jagu, I think
At the
so.
end,
Jagu leaderboard அப்போ எங்களுக்கு தெரியணும்ல.
கடைசி
At the last, I
அதுல
will
இன்ட்ரெஸ்டே
share.
இருக்காது ஜகு, அதுல இன்ட்ரெஸ்டே இருக்காது.
Others don't have to share. So you can join, you can start the quiz. Sadhana, you can read out the questions. By the end of it, you can
Okay.
share the screen. Seriya? Because she has internet issues, it may take more time. That's right. So all of you join the quiz. She will start it. So as soon as you
Yeah,
start,
Jaco, I joined it.
read out the
Jagu,
question.
can you post the link in the YouTube live also?
Yeah, done already.
I don't know who joined with the name as Sun SUN.
Yes, there is sun. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Shall I start the quiz, Jagu?
Yeah. How many members joined?
9.
Totally 9. 9, including you.
11.
Jaco, you is a sun.
You.
Who is the Sun? Someone joined with the name of
I
Sun.
started the quiz. The first question, where is the vestibular organs located? Options are eyes, inner nose, inner ear, and leg.
You can read out the question and options.
The second question, how long does International Space Station take to orbit the Earth? 24 hours, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 1 month. Does Scott Kelly spend nearly 1 year in the space consecutively? Yes or no? Two options.
Next question.
Yes, next question. Which of the following is known as form of low blood pressure that happens when you stand up from sitting, makes feel dizzy or lightheaded? The last one is rating 5-star, 4-star.
I want to know who is the first.
Wait.
I will share. Will try to share. I will
Who's the
open.
first?
I'm getting nervous.
I'm only going to be the first.
You are the first. Vignesh.
I do not know
Yes,
really. I
now
think so.
No, I can't see your screen.
Yeah, it's loading.
Yeah, it's loading.
Yeah.
Anyone else, can you see the screen? It's still loading for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
end session.
I can't end the.
End the session. Yes.
Click the end
Yes.
Click next question and end the session.
Yeah,
Click
click the next question.
I am clicking. It's just loading.
Yeah, I can
Wait,
see.
I will.
Next
Fast
question.
கப்பலெல்லாம் ஓடுது கீழே. I can see lot of கத்தி couples.
Please tell me who's the first.
Raghu, yaar first?
Yeah, wait, literally.
Vishnu's system emergency.
Just loading for me. I will tell you.
Or you can stop,
Please
stop
wait
sharing
a
and
minute.
reshare it.
Reshare it again.
Nimalan is relaxing himself. I can see him. Nodding himself. He's nothing. Students are like waiting. Or take a screenshot, put it in.
First one, Ranadeep Reddy. Second,
Come on.
Target Space CEO. Third, Direxi
Third is third.
Dominion.
The Rexy Dominion, me.
Let's see. Okay, so I think it's a close battle.
Fourth,
Yeah, I already know.
Bhairavi. Fifth,
You're eagerly
Vivekananda
waiting for so
Vidyalaya.
that's only.
Nimalan Satyaki. Eighth,
Pradeep,
Sun.
Vignesh, and Rakshan. Well done, well done.
Oh.
Yeah. Others also well done. Just share that picture in the WhatsApp group so we can share it later. Okay, thank you, Sadhana. That's an amazing quiz, followed by super duper presentation on what will happen to human body in outer space. Well done. There's a detailed study and the presentation is amazing. It's like professional look, professional.
Thank,
You can see it
thank you
getting
to all.
better and better. Nice. Okay. Next, let's welcome our CEO, CEO of Target Space. The big looks like the big fan of Elon Musk. His mom called me. Vignesh tortured us to create one nice haircut to look exactly like Elon Musk. And I can see that smiley face with the Elon Musk face. Yes, do India definitely we as a whole we need lot of more Elon Musks. I can see all of putty Elon Musks here. I'm very happy. Okay. So Vignesh Anirudh. So let me introduce Vignesh Anirudh. He is a grade 5 student from Chettinad Vidyashram and he has this company called Target Space. They have a CEO, they have a CIO, CTO. I think it's a 8 to 9 member company and they do a lot of amazing study related research works. You have to look at their presentation. It's all like definitely a college level presentation. And today there's one very advanced topic. The topic he is going to present. It's on tracking signal to identify satellites in celestial orbit. So this is a grade 5 student. So I know about this tracking signal or celestial orbit. This term it's I know only in my college second year or third year. That too, I was studying aeronautical engineering. So I'm just excited to see what he's going to present. Yes, Vignesh, the stage
Thank you,
is all
Jagu.
yours.
Thank you, Jagu. Can you see my screen, Jagu?
Yes.
Okay, Jagu. Hello, everybody, and good evening. It's me, Vignesh Anirudh, and I'm going to present in the topic, okay, which help in our latest technology and when it goes advanced. So the topic is tracking of a signal to identify a satellite in a celestial orbit. So now, before we dive into our topic, I like to give a small introduction about myself. So as I know, I'm the CEO of Target Space and our MD is Harjitis and I'm a proud student of Vaayusastra. You can ask how I'm proud enough to do because first when I come to Vaayusastra, I do not know about this course. My parents put it, but I need to thank my parents because they put such a wonderful platform to the course. Okay, I was so amazed. I did so many research in my interest, and first of all, I want to thank Jagadeesh Kanna sir for giving me a wonderful opportunity. Okay, and it's also a great platform to learn. And I until this after I came to Vaayusastra, I finished 8, 9 sets. After that, I I came to researchers group. Okay, after that my interest little bit started growing. First I got interest on this mass colonization, and I was doing solo presentations on it. After that, I shifted to my team. Okay, whole team can colonize Mars. After that, I also love to research about this universe, like for an example, Nebula, Andromeda, Cybertron, and it's an Alpha Centauri system like that. And also, I first when I came to Vaayusastra, I was so interesting on this spacecraft thing because if you so that only today presentation topic itself I kept like spacecraft object like satellite. So I always love spacecraft much. And also I got little bit of interest. Before this Vaayusastra, I would see a dragon movie in Netflix and also Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. So after I came to this Vaayusastra, I thought let's see the evolution. Before human, these creatures were there. So, so I got interest on these evolutions of dinosaurs and dragons. And I have also done 54 presentation, which I took around 1.5 years to do. And as well, this is my 55th presentation and 6th live stream. So now let us dive into the topic. So in my usual presentation, this slide will be just agenda. You may ask why I split it into 2 sections. So a part section will be the doubts from our topic name, which is the tracking of a signal to identify the satellite in a celestial orbit. That topic meaning. Okay, and another part, how we can track the satellite. So I've done 2 parts. So this is the first part which I'll tell the meaning of the topic. Okay, and each single word. So now let's see why I select this topic. What is the meaning behind it? So I have done so many presentation of this antenna, deep space network. Whereas today, I told already spacecraft is my interest. So today I plan that we can see how a satellite how can we track a satellite? You may ask, why we need to track a satellite? So satellite helps in give us in these facilities like communication, weather forecasting, quick. What will be the weather next day? If you made a phone call, you can reach another person, you can put TV, all because of these satellites. Okay, because communication, weather forecast, and also colonization also can be helped. So before you go into a planet, you will take a picture saying that this of the planet is suitable for humans. The satellite will help around many things to help us in many things. So this topic meaning, so we need to track a satellite. So if we identify satellite, we know where is the location. If we don't know where is it, it will not be proper. If a satellite is going to Mars without communication, you just launch it from Earth. If it goes some other planet or this one, it's failure. So we need to track the satellite. So basically, hope you might understand. So the clear thing is today we'll be seeing how can we track a satellite in a celestial orbit. So next on that topic, there is a word called signal. So what is obviously a signal? So signal is very voltage, current, or an electromagnetic wave that carries information from one place to another at any time is called a signal. So therefore, signal is in 2 types, which are analog signal and digital signal. So now let's say what is analog signal. Analog signal will look like this, up and down, up and down. And also, analog signal is produced by a law called Faraday law. So, Faraday law was done by an experiment. So, what happened is that they kept a coil, and inside if you put the magnet, this experiment you can try it at home as well. So, if you take a coil and if you put magnet and take it out, it forms up and down, up and down. It forms a 3-dimensional view, which is called an electromagnetic wave. So, analog signal will so electromagnetic wave helps us to communicate from one place to another. So, let's see. You may ask a doubt. Analog signal, if you see in a movie like Mission Mangal, inside they will put up the some signal will be small, some signal will be big. So that will be helped using our digital signal. So digital signal looks like this, whereas in electromagnetic wave it will show small, big, small, big. So it's like 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And for an example, if you take your light, okay, as it's shown in the image, and a bulb is connected via wire to on and off a switch. So if you on the switch, the light will on. If you off the switch, the light will off, like 0, 1, 0, 1. So that's an example. So next, let's see what is a celestial object. A celestial object is a complex, less conventional, bound bound structure is called a celestial orbit object. So this is only a celestial object looks like. So if it will be like less confident bound structure, like a satellite if you take. And section number 2 is signal tracking. So agenda for the day is tracking of a signal, linear equation and linear equation changes. So there are 4 forms which you can track a signal, which is linear, parabolic, elliptical, and non-linear. So you may ask where all we need to use. So I have a GIF on a Google. I will just screen share it. Can you see my screen? This image. Jagu, can you see this image? Okay. Okay.
Yes, Vignesh.
Okay. So this is how we now we'll be seeing how we can use a signal. So inside on our Earth, we'll use ellipse. Okay, and when we need to connect to its satellite with signal, we use linear. And also when we use parabolic, when the signal is far away, with where the calculation is impossible in linear equation, we'll use parabolic. And if our satellite, if the signal is going in the correct route, it will be told by non-linear. So now let's return back to our presentation. So next, I'm going to tell it now in a simple form. Okay, there are 2 types of wave, linear and non-linear. So the linear are linear equation, parabolic, and elliptical. You may ask why I split this linear. There is already a linear equation. Why I split this is into a part for better understanding. So linear means that how you can reach from here to here. It will tell. Like elliptical will say how the signal can travel in our Earth, and also our linear equation says how we can connect to a satellite, and also our parabolic says if the signal is connecting the satellite correctly. And also non-linear, like there are non-linear will tell the root are correct. There are many non-linear things like calculus, trigonometry, and also the differentiation, integration. So there are many things. So today we'll be seeing linear equation. After that, we'll be seeing parabolic. After that, elliptical. So this is our linear equation. So if we take our Earth is 0,5, which is here, and if our satellite is 5,0 at here. So for in linear equation, there's a formula, which is y is equal to mx plus b. So I will now tell each word meaning. So m is equal to distance. Okay, distance the signal travel. Okay, and m is also in this equation, it's known as slope, and b is intercept. Okay, it will intercept with the slope, so it's known as slope intercept. And for m, how we can find the slope? So for that we'll use gradient formula. So m is equal to rise over run. Rise means that going up, run means that speed. And m is equal to y1 minus y2, x2 minus x1 is equal to 5 minus 0. 5 minus 0 is equal to 5 by 5. When we write it in a number, when we divide it, we'll get as 1. So m value is 1, and slope intercept. Okay, it will tell the location where you are sending signal. So 0,5. So 5 is your slope intercept. So y is equal to 1x plus 5. So this is our answer for how we can send the signal. So next, linear equation changes. So Earth also rotates and satellite also rotates, but
Hello, Vignesh. Vignesh, the screen got frozen. So I think he has internet issue. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Let me try calling him. So what happened? Okay, he got disconnected. So guys, what do you think about this topic? This is one of the very advanced topics. So they communicating to celestial objects, all these things. Have you ever thought right now we talk to each other? It happens in 1 second, 2 seconds. So how it happens? So this is one magical device which converted humans almost like close to godliness. We can able to talk to someone instantly to some other part of the world. We can able to travel to other countries, even soon other planets, even out of planet very soon. So but there is a power cut in Vignesh house. Let's wait for him to join. So there are a lot of opportunities for us to learn. Like learn in the sense we have all the equipment in our hand. That can be a mobile phone, that can be a computer, it can be a tab, laptop, a remote control. Everything has something to do with data transfer. Remotely, we can control something. And the analog signals, digital signals, the understanding of all these are important for all the future humans. Because I think in after 10 to 20 years, I don't think anyone will be traveling. I don't think much will be getting out of their home to do work. Everything will be doing works from the brain. So if you might have read about Elon Musk's Neuralink, you sit in the place and do all the works in near future. The monkey famously playing a video game is trending before few months. So when the experiments being very successful, but how it happens, we all should know as future researchers, future scientists, because this is gonna make lot of positive changes. So, yeah. Okay. Till Vignesh joins in. I think Vignesh joined.
Hello, Jagu.
Yeah.
Internet issue. Can you hear me properly? I just joined with my hotspot.
Yes. We are waiting for it.
Okay, Jagu. So shall I screen share it? One moment. Just give me 2 minutes because I just on my hotspot.
Yep.
Sorry, viewers. It's just become a problem here. So I'm sharing from which I share. So start from the current. And so as I told, now let's go to our next slide. So linear equation changes. So Earth also rotates and satellite also rotates. So Earth will not rotate during this duration because during so many years ago, Earth will also rotate. Satellite also rotates on the same speed. But nowadays, so many satellites are has been kept. So one by one they will go for an example, if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 is in second place, it will go to each place and 2 will go to each place. So like that, our previous satellite location was 5,0. Now its location is 6,2. So now this form, now our equation is not y is equal to 1x plus 5. Our equation had changed, but slope intercept will not change because it will tell from which location I am sending signal. So the location is y is equal to mx plus 5. So the slope intercept will not change. And next, m is equal to, now let's do again the slope because it had been changed. M is equal to rise over run is equal to y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. So rise means it going up, runs means it going down. So m is equal to 5 minus 2, 6 minus 0 is equal to 3 by 6. So m is equal to 3 by 6 is our answer for this equation. And next, some additional points about me. So our company had registered 2 websites, one in Google Sites and one in Big Site. I'll share the link. And few days ago, in our YouTube channel, Target Space, we have posted one video. It's about
I seen your video.
and we would ask to subscribe it. Please do. And next is my channel link. I have published it already one video. So many people have subscribed, but I request everyone to subscribe. So our next, so I like to thank you the presentation. Thank you, and I would like to end this presentation. And you can meet me at Vignesh Anirudh H at CF Target Space at Vignesh Anirudh Lab at gmail.com. And you can meet me at 98404-27719. And now it's near upon time. Before I start the quiz, I want feedbacks, doubts.
Yeah,
Just
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And this parabola, elliptical, these things I'll be taking in the next session.
Nice.
Awesome presentation, Vignesh.
Thank you, Bhairavi.
Good job, sir.
Very-
Good job.
Thank you.
Nice presentation.
So, Jagu, now I'll start the quiz. Is there any doubts? Because quiz is so important. Everyone will be so.
Here with the students ask for quizzes. So it's like
Yeah.
And Vignesh, you can feature your channel in Vaayusastra as well.
Yeah,
just
Jagu,
trying to
I
find it.
send you the link and also I send Target Space as well.
I was trying to find the name, but I could not be able to catch hold of it. Yeah. Nice. So well done, Vignesh. Shall we all go unmute and give a huge round of applause for Vignesh? Love you, go unmute.
Thank you, Jagu. Now only my electricity power came. I just joined in hotspot.
Okay. Well done. Quiz time. Okay.
Okay, now I'll send the link, Jagu.
Yes.
Can you share the link of your YouTube channel? I'll subscribe to both.
Okay, I'm sending that one moment.
Sure.
This is the quiz link. So it's a new quiz. It's Neopon. Yeah, I want to thank for this. Naman, if it is here, thank you to him.
Where is Namanda? Okay.
He is also presenting today, Jagu, I think so.
Okay.
Yes, sir. He had told that I saw it yesterday. He's going to present
Vignesh?
today, but he's not there. I saw.
Nice. Maybe try next
Vignesh,
time.
as I'm not aware of Neopod, can you explain me how it
Yes,
works?
similar to quiz.com. Just that.
Yeah, you just need to click teacher. After that, you need to make the quiz. You need to save it.
Whoa. No, I'm not asking like that.
Okay, we can do a separate session on it. I think
You already made a video.
already
about
Naman
that.
made a tutorial video. That's
Yes,
there.
sir.
It's in the group as well.
Yes.
I can share it with you.
Can you share it again? I didn't. Okay, now
I'll
it's.
share it in group.
Joining. Wait for some time.
Please wait. It's loading. It's taking a lot of time.
Yes, can share
Me
the
too.
screen.
1 minute, Jagu, na channel link share pani kuduren. I will
Yeah.
share the screen copy. Paste.
Why is my network so slow today?
My channel link, subscribe my channel link. Next is I'll send target space.
So audience, see all the students, most of the students have their science channel here. So do kindly support them, subscribe to it, encourage them. So
I have sent target space and my channel, and also shall I send website link, Jagu?
yeah, please do. I'm sharing it in live now. So I strongly believe in creating magics when at the end young age itself. And, I started seeing the results of it. So the company website is there, shared in the
Which site or the Google sites as well, Jagu?
yeah. So that's there available on YouTube live chat box. Whoever wants to see what Vignesh company is like, it's like at very early stages still. You can see their works or what they are trying to do on this thing.
Yeah, Jagu, my second Google site link, Jagu.
So both this website, I think it's designed by Vignesh himself
Yeah, Jagu.
with support of his team. Nice. So audience who are watching this, kindly
I got so many people, so I'm just sharing my screen, Jagu.
hey, quiz time.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
How
joining.
many people are totally there on the
it's connected.
around
Okay,
12 people?
you can start it.
So 6 out of 12, I think so. So I will let's wait for 2 minutes.
1 minute, I'm joining. Yeah, I joined. How do you say where is me? No, you can't see me there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
See,
so. I'll
trying
load
to
it.
climb by near pod. I just got this, but I'm not able to move.
I think so. I will
How do you?
refresh again.
Yeah, I hope you have to.
It's loading.
Yeah, this is the same thing that I get. Wait, what?
Nice.
I'm not here. What should I do?
Again, you need to click and join or refresh.
Oh God. Hell. Too bad.
Otherwise, check your
Yeah,
network.
the same thing comes time to claim by near pod. Aerospace now I'm here. They're exceeding me. Yeah, I'm here.
Start it, start.
You can see only 6 here. I don't know why. Maybe you should let me in or something. Hey, I didn't get that. I'm not getting the questions. Dude, what are you doing? I didn't get the questions.
1 minute. I'll send you. 1 minute, dude. I will send you. I'll do this quiz again. Whoever I've missed can join.
Yeah.
No, I have a Christmas theme.
Vignesh, you can read out the questions.
Hey, I didn't even get it, man.
Yeah, எனக்கு question தெரியுது types of signal.
இல்ல
What
எனக்கு
types
வந்து
of signal?
எனக்கு ஆப்ஷன்ஸே வர மாட்டேங்குது ஜகு. எனக்கு
Okay, I don't know.
guys, can anyone tell me what's happening? How are you answering already?
Giving options we're clicking. That's
No,
all.
for me, I didn't get anything. I just have the basic opening screen. Time to climb.
The Rakshan, click the next button. You know that there
There's
will
a
be a
button.
button. Click that.
I don't have an X button.
Before button.
It will be
No,
no
I
next
have
button.
0 buttons.
Refresh it, refresh it.
Either you have some problem.
That means I'll send the link again. I'll send it once again.
No issues. This is the same link. Huh? That's the same link.
No change.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Some internet issues.
I'll send it again.
Yeah.
Yes, can you please go to the next question? It's taking a lot of time.
Sorry, but I'm not able to.
Okay.
Here's a book.
Nice. The race looks nice. All balls are dancing. Over.
The winner is VL Aishwarya and Srijit Niranjan and Satyagi, Bhairavi and Kavya and Namlin. So congrats for everyone.
Nice. Well
I
done.
share my screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rakshan, what problem is it? Can you just share it again?
Yeah, okay. See,
The
I
winner,
don't get anything except this.
Okay, 1 minute. Can you just give me the remote control?
Yeah, sure. Approve. Wait.
Go back to Zoom and click the link
Yeah,
and check it.
yeah, now this is it.
Click the link again. I have sent a new
Okay.
link.
In chat.
it's okay that the quiz is over anyway.
Yeah. See, it loads and comes back to the same page.
Yeah, click.
What should I do? That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, no problem. Very. Well done, Vignesh. That's a nice quiz for
Yeah, but anyways, good job, Vignesh.
Thank you, Rakshan.
Okay. Well done. Okay. Now I am excited now because we have one putty presenter, new presenter with lot of experience here. He is now currently, I think, 8 years. He is studying grade 3. And he is with us for past 2.5 years. That means from age 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, he is almost like 2.5. He is equivalent to a aeronautical engineering second year student. Because he have done more than, I think, 12, 24, 20, 30, 25 to 26 models. He knows how it has to be done. He knows. So let me introduce this budding scientist and researcher, our favorite Nimalan, grade 3 student from Chettinad Vidhyashram. And the topic is also not like a simple topic. This is also related something to future. That's IoT in aerospace sector. And there are a lot of CEOs here who are looking for this kind of talents also. So Vignesh, Akshan, Bhairavi. So I think it's time to give it to Nimalan. Nimalan, welcome
Yes.
to Vaayusastra. Please start.
Thank you.
Nice.
Now can you see my screen? Hi, my name is Nimalan. I am studying grade 3 in Chettinad Vidhyashram. Today I am going to present IoT, Internet of Things. What we are going to see today is what is IoT, how it works, IoT in aerospace. What IoT? What is it? The Internet of Things is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, object unique unique identifiers that are ability to transfer data over a network without requiring a human to human or human to computer interaction. A thing in the Internet of Things can be a person with a heart monitor implant, a farm animal with a biochip transporter, an automobile that has built-in sensors that can alert the driver pressure is low, or any other natural or man-made object that can be assigned an internet protocol IP address and is able to transfer data over a network. How it works? An IoT ecosystem contains web-enabled smart devices that use embedded systems such as processors, sensor, and communication hardware to collect, send, and act on the data they acquire from the environment. IoT collect, share, analyze. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to an IoT gateway of other edge devices. When data is sent to the cloud, be analyzed or analyzed locally. These devices do most of the work without human intervention. All two people data. The devices, for instance, to set up, give them instruction or access the data. IoT aerospace. The aerospace industry has always been a key adopter for distributive technologies. from an earlier era of wireless radio to make modern day turbojet engines, gyroscopic instrument systems, and innovation combined have always been at and integrates latest ideas into the manufacturing process. In the aerospace industry, the adoption of IoT transforming manufacturing, ground aerospace, and defense. Air defense. IoT, aerospace manufacturing. Manufacturing identifiers, IoT analytics can address shortage due to a supply chain. IoT enables smart meters, address meters address energy usage. Aerospace companies are adopting IoT-enabled smart meters in aircraft manufacturing to offer accurate and real-time information on energy usage to the entire production period, performing monitoring. Robust IoT sensors provide performance data from thousands of angles, which allow aerospace companies to keep aircraft airborne and cut costs by addressing issues as soon as they land. IoT aerospace air traffic. Reduced ground time. Speed comes from how quick the IoT works. It can send ground crews real time data about how engines are performing, impact on safety. The IoT working with AI can predict contain every down to engine test level use past record information. Cyber physical system of cyber physical system of system. Air traffic management in the future will revolve around the idea of cyber physical system of system. IoT at aerospace defense. Overall, safety and air controls of flight. Ground crews and engineers can diagnose issues quicker and reduce downtime and therefore cost, increasing safety and decreasing cost. Scenarios are also increasing flight safety and decreasing costs by selling real-time data to predictive AI intelligence. This might lead to adjust stress levels based on demand, saving 10 minus 15% in fuel while reducing emissions. Improved reporting and on the defense side scientifically slight communication ISR and GPS can improve situationally awareness on the battlefield. Improved reporting also allows facilities to notify medical teams automatically based on soldier health conditions. Thank you. I like to end the presentation now.
Nice, nice. Oh, he put the reference links as well. Beautifully done. So, see, this is the first presentation by Nimalan. So, the presentation
Nimalan.
is like
Thank you.
it's very professional. It looks very professional, right? And also, I can see a lot of IoT fans here. They already started messaging me asking for Nimalan's contact. So I will share with those. So you can get in touch with Nimalan, and you can have Nimalan in your team. So you can get in touch with him anytime. So if you have any questions on IoT, how did he do it? All those things you can ask him. So Nimalan, usually I do one small 50 interview session for first time presenters. That too ultra 50, second, third graders. So what's your dream, Nimalan? What do you want to become in future?
And a businessman or a pilot?
Okay, businessman or pilot? Okay, what kind of businessman?
I will see it in the future.
So okay, so anything related to aeronautics or aerospace? Is it anything related to aeronautics or aerospace?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So that's after long thing he said yes. Oh, super. Then, so who is your inspiration, Nimran? Who like inspires you a lot to study? Like you are studying aeronautics for last 2.5 years. So how you got this interest? When I asked your parents, so you always loved learning this than any other courses. So what interests you more?
I love Vaayusastra because it's fun.
Okay, it's fun. Yeah, obviously it's a fun method of learning. We tell a lot of stories. There's a lot of science and a lot of hands-on models. Super. Okay. Did you present anything in school till date?
No.
No. Nice. So that's like a very first presentation. What I do, I'll share this video as a separate thing and put it, send it to your parents, so you can share it to your principal, school, friends, and everyone. So I'll make sure you get a separate. You noticed as well. Okay. Well done, Nimlan. So, team members, let's give a huge round of applause for our Nimlan who did his very first presentation. All of you go unmute. Ready? 1, 2, 3, unmute. Let's clap. One.
It's amazing presentation, Nimalan. Amazing presentation. But is there any quiz?
Is there any quiz, Nimlan?
Very nice.
No.
Okay. So maybe for his next presentation, we'll have quiz as well. So see all our students, they will ask quiz. They will want quiz because they have a lot of attention to all of our presentations. They make sure they attend a quiz. So it's you unlikely to see in most cases. Okay, thank you so much, Nimalan, for the first presentation. That's on IoT. That's an advanced topic as well, and the presentation looked amazingly professional. So, thank you so much. Okay, next, let us welcome our one more CEO. That's our Bhairavi. Yeah. mm, she is not only she is the CEO of this Astro Infinity, and also she is about to publish a research book on creators. So going to happen very soon. I saw the
Yeah.
first draft. It looks it looks beautiful. And she's started upgradation works for the second version as well.
Yeah.
On Chandrayaan, using Chandrayaan 2 pictures. So nice. So let me introduce Bhairavi formally. So Bhairavi is a grade 6 student from Sreevatsa Viswanathan Vivekananda Vidyalaya. And she is going to present on the topic is a part 2 of a topic called ultra knowledge. And, she recently started a company called Astro Infinity, and the pitch deck looked like which is equal to a startup here. So here I saw a lot of pictures in IIT Madras startups. It's something kind of close to it. So Bhairavi, you can start.
Yeah. 1 minute, sir. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Bhairavi, and I'm going to present on the topic Ultra Knowledge Part 2. So this is the agenda. So first we'll be seeing why do stars explode? Then how did a rectangular galaxy happen? And the last one is what is gravity? So why do stars explode? It's actually a balance of gravity pushing in on the star and heat and pressure pushing outward from the star's core. When a massive star runs out of fuel, it cools off. This causes the pressure to drop. The collapse happens so quickly that it creates enormous shock waves that cause the outer part of the star to explode. So the second one is, how did a rectangular galaxy happen? Most galaxies have three-dimensional disk-like shapes. However, in 2012, astronomers spotted a very unusual celestial body that appeared to be a rectangular-shaped dwarf galaxy, also known as the Leda galaxy. It rests approximately 70 million light years away and was discovered by a ground-based Japanese telescope, the Subaru. So the last one is what is gravity? You may wonder why I'm telling you what is gravity. If I ask you about gravity, you'll tell that it's a force that pulls. So yeah, but as much as we know about gravity and its obvious role in the universe, scientists to this day still struggle with understanding what this force actually is. Also, since it is a force, another puzzling question is why is it so weak in comparison to electromagnetism and nuclear force? Since the other forces in nature have opposites, what is the opposite of gravity? And why does it only pull? All of these mysteries have led some scientists to question whether or not gravity is even a force. So thank you.
If you have any questions, you can ask it in the Google form. I have a quiz also. For the first time, I've made a quiz in Nearpod.
Prison nearby. If you have any questions on the presentation, you can ask.
Yeah. 1 minute. I'll start the quiz. 1 minute. Sir, I've sent the quiz link in the chat box.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it in live as well. Okay. Maybe you can share your screen.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see Srijit jumping. And I can see one Singam also there. Nimunjinja. What is the name now? Oh, Darsha. Nimunji. Oh, this is Nimunjinya. Nemo Ninja? Okay. Oh, Nemo and Ninja. Oh God. These are two favorite characters, no? Nemo, Ninja.
Whose name was that?
I don't know. Who is Nemo Ninja?
The Nemo is
That's
coming. It's a
Ninja, that's
place in
Nimalan.
Ladakh. I'm searching Google. Nemo is the headquarters of Nemo block in Leh, district of Ladakh Street. That's what it's called.
Okay. 3 people join. Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Satyaki, Aishwarya also join. So last
One can
presentation
join.
was beautifully done. That's right.
Only 5 members joined.
I think we can start.
Yeah.
A lot of people have exams and things. So.
Yeah, sir. I'll start. Okay. Started it.
Oh no, my button is not.
What is the balance of pushing in
On the
on the
start.
star?
What happens when a massive star runs out of fuel?
What happens when a massive star runs out of fuel?
Okay. So Aishwarya is leading. What causes the outer part of the star to explode?
What causes the outer part of star to explode?
Okay. Most galaxies have what shape?
Most galaxies have what shape? All questions looks very interesting.
Going to the last question. The rectangular galaxy rests approximately how many light years away? Last question.
Rectangular galaxy rests approximately how many light years away? Rectangular galaxy.
Now Shrij is leading. Okay.
Nice. Srijit is leading, followed by
Aishwarya, Satyaki, Darshan, Nimunja.
Russia Nimunjia had some, I think,
Yeah.
or something. Okay, no issues.
How does Siri do
Well
it?
done, well done. Super. I think Aman
Yes, sir.
have some problems in the internet. Didn't join. So we had very nice presentations. Started with Sadhana, Vignesh, then Nimalan and Bhairavi.
Naman,
Sir, I also have a
Naman
Google
is here.
form, sir.
Naman is not here. Where's Bhairavi?
I shared the link in the chat box, sir.
Well, this thing, feedback.
Yeah, sir. Feedback form.
Super. Let me put it in live as well. Do share feedbacks. Well done. Okay. Thank you so much, researchers. See you all next week with new set of topics, with lot more new additions. We are bringing in our college teams as well. You will see much more what like that's called futurist meet. Where they work as groups. We have more than 100 interns work on advanced level programs in Vaayusastra. The topics are mostly like we kept it confidential. So, but the basic research they're going to share basic study related research they will share for the students and children. Okay, thank you so much.